Hello and welcome to a short instructional video. The focus of this video is to talk with you about the home screen view, but more specifically to talk with you about your workspace and the workflow of Sibme. My name is Allison Burnett and I am the Director of Virtual Learning for Sibme. So let's go ahead and get started with this short instructional video. What you're looking at right now is you're looking at my home screen. I got to my home screen because I logged into the Sibme platform at app.sibme.com. I signed in to the platform and I am in my home screen on the platform. The home screen is really the welcome screen. And anytime I were to leave the home screen, let's say to go to a workspace as an example, I can always get back to the home screen by selecting the coaching tab or by following my breadcrumbs back to the home screen. What you're seeing right here that I keep minimizing is my recent activity. This is just showing what I've done within the platform in the last couple of days. So my home screen is a launching point, really, for me to move around the platform. Today we're going to focus on my workspace, but I also want to just mention to you that while my workspace is a space for private self-reflection within the platform, no one can access the videos that I have in my workspace, and my workspace therefore is really meant to build up the psychological safety around video. We also have shared spaces, and two of the shared spaces are called coaching and collaboration huddles. As a coachee within Sibme, you will not have a collaboration huddle. You'll only have a coaching huddle. That's going to be a one-on-one space that you share with the coach that you're working with within the Sibme platform. So that gives you a little bit of difference between the workspace and the huddle space. I can get to my workspace by clicking on this link or by going up to the tab, and I can get to my huddle space by clicking on huddles or going up to the huddles tab here. Today, though, our focus is on our workspace, that space for private self-reflection. When I know that no one can access the videos in my workspace, I see it as a rehearsal space. I can record as many videos as I like, and I can watch those videos, and then I can select the videos that I want to share in that shared space called a coaching huddle. So that's really the way the workflow works. So we begin by recording a video in our password-protected Sibme app on our Apple device or our Google device or Android device, and that video is automatically going to go into our workspace on the Sibme cloud. Remember that Sibme is a fully integrated web and mobile-based platform. That means that that video is going to go into my workspace, which I can access from the web version of things, but I can also access on my app. That video then in my workspace is being stored on the Sibme cloud, and no one can access the videos that are in my workspace. So that's the Sibme workflow. Let's go ahead now and take a look in my workspace. So I'm going to invite you into my workspace, something that really can't be done unless you were looking over my shoulder, but you are. So here we go. When I open my workspace, you're going to notice just a bunch of thumbnail views of videos that I've recorded over the past many months. These videos are being stored on the Sibme cloud. You'll notice, for example, that I have 23 videos in my workspace. From the outside looking in, you can see that there are things I can do with these videos. First of all, I can play the videos. Secondly, I can see the name of the videos. Some of these videos have been given a unique name, and some of them I haven't changed the name on yet. We'll be talking about how to change the names on your videos in just the next help video. And we'll also be talking in our next video about how to copy videos out of the workspace into huddles. Today, though, I want to focus on how to edit the video. Of course, we have the ability to delete the video if we'd like, and then I'd also like to talk about some of the tools you have as you play your video within your workspace. One tool that's useful for us in our workspace is the editing tool. If I know I'm going to be sharing a video out of my private workspace into the shared space called the coaching huddle, I might want to edit that video. Our editing tool is very simple. I can only edit the video from the beginning of the video or from the end of the video or from the end of the video. I can't do anything in the middle there. So let's say that my coach has asked me to record a 7-minute video. I pressed the record button and forgot all about the fact I was recording. I actually recognized that I had about a 16-minute video. Your coach isn't going to want to watch that 60-minute video, so they're going to want you to edit that video down to just what you need for them to see, just the part of your instruction that they really care about, that part that is really goal-focused. You can preview the video that you've trimmed. Once you're sure that video is exactly what you want, you can choose the trim command, and that is going to produce a brand new video. It does not delete the original video. That's the good news. It just trims it down to the length of the video as you requested whenever you selected those editing tabs. So I wanted to be sure you understood that. In my workspace, that's where I really should be doing my editing. And I probably only need to edit those videos that I plan on sharing with my coach. So let's go ahead and open up our video space. Let me go in here. There's a nice short 9-second video
Get
here.
the sense of it.
And I want to talk with you about some of the things I can do within my workspace. So one of the things you'll notice here is I have a video tab and a resources tab. That means that I can either focus on the videos I have in my workspace, or I can focus on the resources I have in my workspace. You'll notice I have 3 resources, a couple of PDFs and a Word document in my workspace. I put resources in my workspace that are resources that I want to frequently refer to. And maybe I have my lesson plan templates. Maybe I have a curriculum here. Something that I would really want to refer back to frequently. And to upload a resource to my workspace, I simply choose that green upload button. I select where that resource is. In this case, it's actually on my desktop. I select that resource and open it. And now it's produced a link. Once I upload again, that resource is going to populate in my resource tab. So that's there for you. And I can organize my resources by title or by date uploaded. But let's focus on our videos for just a second. Within the video itself, there are a lot of things I can do. One of the things, and one of the most important things I can do, is I can add notes to my video. These will be time-stamped notes that will be at the very moment in the video in which I want to make a note to self. You know, watching a video is great for self-reflection, but making notes as I'm watching the video is even more important. There'll be some times when your coach asks you to share your video with the notes that you have made on your video. I'll show you how to do that in a minute, but first I want to show you how to add those notes. So I'm going to turn my volume down so that I'm not distracted. I'm going to play the video from the beginning, and you'll notice that when I begin to type my notes, the video has paused. I chose to have the video pause while typing. And I'm going to type my note to self. This is a good example of me using wait time 1. And I can press enter, or I can come down here and add my note, and you're going to see that it populates as a timestamp note. So my coach will know at 3 seconds in the video, I'm telling them I'm seeing myself using wait time 1 and I'm doing it well. If I want to edit that comment, I can select the editing tab. And when I share my video with my notes, my coach will have the ability to reply to my note. So that's a good thing. In addition, I can add an attachment in association with my video if I want to attach something specific to this video and then share it out as well. So let's go back now to my back to all my videos in my workspace. Here's the video I was working on. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to copy that video with the notes that I added to that video. For now, though, I've taken care of everything I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you a little bit about that home screen, which is here. I wanted to talk with you a little bit about the spaces, my workspace and huddles, and then specifically about my workspace, that space for private self-reflection. Here is where I consider my rehearsal hall. I can look at these videos by the grid view, which is what we're looking at right now, or I can look at my videos by a list view. Depends on how you want to watch those videos or look at those videos. I can look at my videos by date uploaded or by video title. All those are different ways I can organize the videos within my workspace. I personally prefer the grid view. So that's it for this video. And then in future videos, I'll be talking about how to copy both from my web version of things and from my app into those shared spaces known as huddles. That's it for today.